All right, ready for a deep dive into something pretty different?
Different good.
Oh, definitely. We're talking about a project called A Question and Answer. But it's not your typical Q&A. Not even close. Think 17th century military music paired with these really striking landscapes.
And all experienced through an instrument most people haven't even heard of.
Exactly. It's about as unique a combination as you can get.
What's so fascinating about a question and answer is that it's designed to be so much more than just a listening experience, you know? It's
Yeah.
this really carefully curated blend of music by Tobias Hume, who, by the way, was composing around the same time as Shakespeare, along with photography by Jaaksi and the viola d'amore played by Stefano Zanobini. It all comes together to really make you feel something.
It's not every day you see a soldier's philosophical musings interpreted through visual art, right?
Right. It's unexpected, to say the least.
So this whole project actually started with a request for some CD cover art, didn't it?
It did, yeah. Stefano, the violist, reached out to Ari initially just about the cover. But the more they both dug into Hume's work, the more they realized that a single image just wouldn't do it justice. There was this incredible synergy between the music and the visuals that just demanded something more.
And that's how we ended up with a whole book designed to look like an LP, with each musical piece paired with a photograph. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's talk about Tobias Hume a bit. He wasn't just some composer, was he?
Not at all. This was a soldier fighting in battles across Europe who also found time to compose these incredibly moving pieces of music. It makes you wonder, did Hume see music as a way to escape the horrors of war, or maybe a way to try and process them?
It's a fascinating duality, this soldier, who also created such delicate melodies. Is that what drew Ari Jaaksi to his music, do you think? That's an unexpected contrast.
You're exactly right. Jaaksi was initially drawn to the softer side of Hume's work, but when he listened deeper, he discovered another layer, a certain rawness that very clearly reflects Hume's life as a soldier. And that's reflected beautifully in his photography.
Like in that cover image, for example, it's this stark landscape that seems caught between serenity and the remnants of military installations. And it was taken on an island where Hume himself might have even set foot.
That's right. It's almost like a visual representation of those two sides of Hume, the soldier and the artist, finding a strange beauty in this unexpected place. And then there's the way Jaaksi approaches Hume's more philosophical pieces that adds a whole other layer.
Because those photographs are almost, well, empty, aren't they? Was that intentional to kind of echo the unanswered questions that we see in Hume's music?
Yes, absolutely. Jaaksi uses these vast open landscapes to visually represent those same open-ended questions about life and death that Hume grapples with in his music. It's honestly remarkable how well it all works.
And to think, all of this is experienced through the viola d'amore. It's not exactly an instrument you hear every day. Can you tell us?